Greetings everyone, Mucky4 here, and welcome back to Pokemon Body Let's Play commentary. I'm here, of course, as always, with Miguel. Start saying stuff.
Stuff. Anyways, look
Okay.
at that. The video already stuttered. It hadn't even been a minute. Okay,
Not mention that loading screen was forever.
yeah.
Why the heck did
Also,
you leave that part in?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember a lot of my decisions towards the end of this Let's Play. Also, worst Elite Four in the entire series. The whole series.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
And no
Gen
deny.
1 is harder than this one. And Gen 1's Elite Four is not difficult.
What? He just bumped into a Hoppip.
And the Hot Pip knocked me down. I love these Nintendo 64 textures with this slowdown that looks like it's running on the Nokia.
Up. Oh, you almost got. Hey, continuing a conversation about in the last one about Leon. I'm do kind of mid. It was kind of a bold move to say that you know there was a gateway in the city to get to there, right?
Yes?
Okay, just make sure you know.
I didn't know when I
As I was
recorded this,
saying,
okay? I found out later.
okay. So as I was saying, it was a kind of a bold move to make a brand new champion that's supposedly the strongest in the world. Which, how do you think that went? How,
Okay, in terms of the writing of the game, it was awful. But in terms of the gameplay, Leon's team is actually pretty good. And if we were talking about original Diamond Pearl Platinum, then yes, Leon could definitely beat Cynthia. But if we're talking BDSP, no chance. There's no chance he wins.
and yet in the anime, oh my god, Le- the anime did show Leon as a competent fighter. Like he was wrecking stuff. What was
The walking
that?
cycle didn't load.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this
Okay,
game
as
is
I
good
say,
according to you.
okay, and I will stand by that. Anyway, as I was saying, the anime kind of showed Leon a bit too strong. Like how literally he literally wrecked Diantha with a Rillaboom.
Okay,
Only a Rillaboom.
Diantha was a joke. Even in canon, they made fun of how weak Diantha was as a champion.
Really.
Yes, there's literally a line in X and Y where they say that Diantha spends so much of her time being an actress that she barely practices Pokemon battling.
Yikes. That's a bit much.
Yeah, even Lysander calls her out at one point. I'm trying to remember the exact line, but I remember it being funny as hell. Also, fun fact, I actually never listened to the Diantha theme in game because I beat her before it looped completely.
Mm. And you know, I kind of okay. While we're still talking about the anime, let's talk about the final arc of Ash. The final arc of Ash's season, the Pokemon World Champion.
He became the very best.
Yeah, like that. But now when they revealed this, it was insane of who we thought was in it. We saw all the other champions aside from older, surprisingly.
Well,
Right, no, right, I forgot. But at this point, he was defeated in the Irish champion,
yeah.
which I kind of called. I'm well in the game it made sense. I'm surprised they made Iris in the anime champion too.
Well, it's called marketing synergy. They had to do it. Oh,
I'm just saying. Oh yeah, the test.
I'm gonna tell you something about this test and why this Elite Four pissed me off in my first playthrough. So, you have audio on, right?
Yes.
During my first playthrough of Pokemon Violet, the music didn't load here,
Oh wow.
so it was dead silent.
That
And so, while I was playing it, I had in my mind something is wrong here. Something is very wrong. And
but you were greatly disappointed.
no, well, yeah, but let me explain. Allow me to explain. Because my journey through this Elite Four had me expecting something was off the whole time. So I answer this puzzle pretty simply, right? I even chose Aoki or
Right.
Larry as my preferred trainer, so I didn't know that it's always him. I thought it just picked the one that you had the hardest time against. But no,
Okay.
it's always him.
All right.
And then, after I get in here, you and I both remember that also his elbows are clipping through the desk.
See.
Okay, but let's ignore that. We go into an Elite Four room. Oh right, I forget. Fuck. I keep forgetting that. I just
Yeah.
think it's a dude with long hair. Yeah, it's a she. Thank you for reminding me. Anyways, we go into the Elite Four room, and it's just a blank room. No decorations, no nothing. So in my mind, I knew they weren't gonna go there, but my first instinct was, am I gonna get snuffed in this? Are they gonna pull a Dark Rising Kaizo and have trainer character die? But then I realized, wait, no, this is Pokemon, not a ROM hack, so they're never gonna do that shit. But anyways, during the Elite Four battle, I experienced what was called the Memory Leak soundtrack. Did you ever experience that?
No.
Okay, so during the Larry fight, I want you to pay attention to the soundtrack because I edited in the original soundtrack that was in the game before they patched it in.
Okay.
So just know that the entire time that song is playing during all my Elite Four battles, and then in between battles, there's music playing. That music didn't play for me during my playthrough. So as I was going through this Elite Four, I was thinking to myself, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I think they're gonna make the twist that the Elite Four was actually the villain the whole time, because I never saw Team Star as an evil group at any point during this playthrough. I completely forgot
But
they were an evil group.
they technically weren't. Well, technically the quote unquote evil team turns out a Pokemon game. They weren't they weren't actually evil.
Yeah,
It
but they were so
like in Sword and
non-evil.
Shield, like how in Sword and Shield where Team Skull was meant to be it, but then it became Macro Cosmos at the end.
You mean Team Yell, but yes.
Team Yell, yeah.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I forgot that Team Star was supposed to be the enemy team in this game. I just thought that they were a new side quest because I was so desensitized to how the story was written that I didn't pick up on it. I was like, I was wondering why there's no evil team in this game. I was thinking to myself, man, they're about to come up with a twist like the Pokemon Adventures manga and say that the Elite Four was evil the whole time. But no, they didn't do that.
Hardly.
Keep going.
That will be something that I would love to see where they well we I feel like they're kind of hinting towards what we have where we started to meet the Elite Four during the game.
Yeah, that's what I was
Well,
thinking.
unlike other games where we were meeting the Elite Four. Imagine that we meet them and then build up and boom, they're the villains.
That's what
That
I
would be
was
so
thinking
cool
was
to
going
see.
on. That's what I thought.
That would have been so cool.
Although there was one other thing that was weirding me out. While I was playing the Elite Four during my first playthrough, I said to myself, something is wrong. This is too easy for the Elite Four. Because remember, I had just finished playing BDSP, and that Elite Four went fucking crazy.
Right.
So I was wondering, I said to myself, something doesn't make sense here. Why is this Elite Four so easy? And I was like, what happened to the actual Elite Four? Was one of my sentences when I played this the first time. And my suspicions were almost confirmed by myself when I got to Gita's team and I saw that Go-Goat. I said, okay, something's wrong. There's no way this is the champion. But no, it turns out that the soundtrack just glitched out for me and it wasn't supposed to be some epic confrontation between an evil team and that something was going on behind the scenes. It's just that this Elite Four is lazy. And you can imagine my disappointment during this.
I can just imagine. I can just imagine it now. We meet throughout our adventure in the next game. We meet the elite team, the elite four over the journey. Actually, getting to actually learn about them before we actually fight them. Then we go to leave. We go finally challenge them, and they're somewhat difficult, but they're still pretty doable. They're not over the top difficult. They're easy, But then in the end, right before we get to the champion, plot twist. They're evil. We fight a whole bunch of grunts to save to save the actual champion, and then we gotta fight them again with much stronger teams.
That would be cool.
That would have been awesome.
Do you know how the Elite Four defeat Red in the manga?
How?
So Bruno uses his Onyx to cause an earthquake that effectively knocks Red into the air, and then from there, Lorelai uses ice handcuffs to cuff Red and turn him into ice, and then they leave him on Mount Moon.
Damn.
And the only reason Red was saved was because
survive?
he only survived because Giovanni saved him.
Oh,
Because Giovanni realized that there was no one in the entire region of Kanto who could stand up to them except Red. So he had to swallow his pride and help Red survive.
you know, I need to reread the Pokemon Adventure manga because I kind of forgot why they were evil.
They were evil because Lance was a naturalist extremist. He believed that human interaction with nature was a poison, so he wanted to genocide humanity.
Oh, so he was an eco-terrorist.
Yeah. Bruno went along with it because Lance promised him the opportunity to fight strong trainers, and technically that was accomplished because, he fought Red. Lorelai went along with it because she was a dick. Like, literally, she had no motivation besides, I just like doing it. And then Agatha,
And
Agatha
Agatha?
was there because she had some bad blood with Professor Oak.
Right, that's
And
the whole thing. Apparently,
she wanted.
she's meant to be the she's meant to be the Gengar trainer we seen in the very first scene of Pokemon.
Well, that's not where I was going with it, but mostly she just wanted
But,
to crush Oak's pupil and grandson.
right, she and Olga like have. I'm the kind of surprised that we only saw Agatha once in the entire anime, and that was that back during Hoenn, I think,
Well, I mean,
because she was a replacement for Giovanni. But I actually need to know. I need to know the answer to the question. I know you probably don't know because you don't watch anime, but are people aware that the Vermilion City gym leader is the leader of Team Rocket? I don't know.
the Vermilion City gym leader being Team Rocket leaders from the manga. I do keep up with the manga.
Well, no, well, the manga, yeah, but it's also in the anime.
Well, I didn't know about that in the anime. No, I don't follow the anime like
So,
that.
okay, yeah, I thought so. But here's the thing: we do actually see him. Like hell, when Gary goes up against him, he uses freaking Mewtwo,
Oh, Viridian gym leader.
and just
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
why they give fucking Vermilion, Viridian?
Yeah, because Lieutenant Surge was a Team Rocket leader in the manga. I didn't know
God
he
damn,
was in the anime.
I mean,
You confused me.
that. Sorry,
Fiend.
sorry, that's my bad. I don't mind mistake. I take blame for that.
Also, fun
But
fact: this
anyways,
Pokemon
yeah.
is called Doe. Like Doe. The Homer Simpson Doe.
Oh, that's cute. In English, he's called Clodsire.
I see. Okay. Yeah. So the whole
But
Viridian.
anyway,
Yeah, I did see that the Viridian City thing in the anime, where when Gary fought, it
Yeah.
became it was Mewtwo. I remember.
Yeah, what I want to know is, because we saw when Agatha was taken over until they find a replacement, but does that mean they know that Giovanni is Team Rocket's leader, or is that
Well,
still a secret in the anime? I'm
it's a
so
secret.
confused
It's
on.
a secret. The only media where it was open that the final gym leader was a Team Rocket member was the manga. The anime made it a secret. Pokemon
So,
Origins made it a secret until the police got involved. Pokemon Generations, it was a secret.
so in the anime, the excuse is that Giovanni just left and they don't know where he went.
No, what it was in the anime is that he was just so charismatic that nobody questioned him.
Huh. And I guess that doesn't make sense because I think the only outside trainer who probably saw him was Ash, and he never saw Giovanni as a gym leader. Which, okay,
Yeah.
I'm I'm gonna say something right now. The only time I ever saw Ash and Giovanni fight was in Unova, and that wasn't even a real fight.
Oh, I remember that.
Like,
That was so bad.
that is one disappointment I kind of have that we never that when the Active Journey ended, we never saw a huge final showdown with Team Rocket.
They just kind of gave up.
You know what I have been, you know what I want for so long? I wanted the anime to adapt Rainbow Rocket.
That would have been cool.
Exactly, it would have been a freaking awesome.
Yeah. Oh,
Every, all the past villains from the generation where they won coming to against Ash, and he had to fight them all, fight against freaking legendaries. That would have been amazing.
I agree. Oh, so this also tripped me out because I was saying, there's no way an actual little kid is an Elite Four member when I was playing this the first time. So I'm thinking, yeah, there's no way this is the actual Elite Four. I was still under the belief that they were the bad guys. And Poppy really pushed me to believe this further. I mean, hell, she looks like a porcelain doll. You know what I mean?
Oh my god! Imagine if she was supposedly the. Now I'm imagining if she was the girl, if she just the doll that Sabrina had in the anime that would just grow up.
That would have been hilarious. But I don't think they would reference the anime like that.
Jason James.
Okay, that was for the Let's Go games. That was for the casuals, okay? The casuals don't know that the game
Yellow.
universe and the... Again, that was for literally the casuals. And also, that was back in the 90s when the synergy between the anime, manga, and games were not completely... How do I put it? When they were not completely understood. That was back when Pokemon was technically a 12 and up series.
Right.
Okay? Pokemon in the 90s was different. It was so much different. So much different.
Yes.
I don't think that's so perfect. It was so different. That's what I should say. Yep. I mean, look at this Elite Four location. Does this strike strongest trainers in the champion for you, in the region for you?
No. It's more like. You know what I think?
It looks like the fucking...
I think they just a. It looks to me like a placeholder used for battles when they're trying to make a background. It looks like a placeholder.
You know what I thought this was? I thought this was supposed to be the multiplayer arena, but it turns out it's not. I thought that they for real just used the multiplayer arena for this section.
Oh my god, yeah, that now it looks exactly like that too, but no, they used the for multiplayer they just used the school or the gym
Yeah,
or whatever.
I'm just saying, this looks like the
So
training room from Street Fighter 4.
Yeah. Again, like I said, I feel like this is a placeholder.
Yeah, and that this keeps getting into my point of why I'm thinking in my first playthrough that these guys are the villains. I don't know how, but they are.
How in your mind, your story, how would they be the villains?
Well, I thought they were going to reveal that something was going on. That it turns out that they were the ones who were framing Team Star. That's one of them. That they were the ones who infected the dog and shit like that. I was
Tying everything together.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, exactly. They would tie everything into one cohesive section. That they are the reasons behind everything
also,
going on.
Yeah, right. Anything with Team Star, the dog getting sick, and heck, even Miraidon getting hurt and escaping.
I could believe that because only trainers of this caliber should realistically be able to defeat a level 68 dragon.
And legendary of all things too.
Yeah, and they got a Tinkaton, so it's very doable.
Heh.
Yeah, so as you can see, in my mind, as I'm playing this, I have this belief that, oh shit, maybe they're gonna explain it, it's gonna be awesome, it's gonna be crazy, but no, it wasn't. It's just that the music didn't load properly. Remember, in between battles, even though there's music in this recording, there was no music during my first playthrough. So you can imagine
Man,
how I
I'm not
felt.
gonna buy. I'm just, right. You were like, were you like actually creeped out or something?
I was just excited. I was mostly thinking like, what's going on? Okay? I wasn't creeped out. I was more just believing that something was off. I don't know. Maybe if I was a kid, I would have been creeped out. Most definitely, I would have been creeped out as a kid. What am I talking about?
Right. Anyways, back to what I was going back to what I was saying before we got into it. Before we started talking about else. My thought on the world coronation in the anime. Well, it was a cool way to end Ax's journey of how we saw all the the champions come together for one huge tournament to decide who is the strongest in the world. It kind of had some disappointments. For one, they brought Alon back, only for him to get immediately disrespected by Leon.
Well, I mean, Leon is the undefeatable champion.
Yeah, but here's the thing. And like, what was the point of bringing back Alon? You know what it would have been? I thought for sure. I thought many people thought for sure that Ash and Alon were gonna fight again, get a rematch sent from the cat out of the Kalos League. I guess otherwise, why else would they bring him back? He really had no point. Just to be further emphasize Leon.
Well, they gotta emphasize the new trainer. He hasn't been in the series for that long, so I get it. I'm not saying
Yes.
it's a good decision. I'm just saying that's what it is. Oh, I want to point out
It was
that
it was dumb.
yeah, I agree. I agree it was dumb. I'm not going against you. Okay, so I want to point out that because what's it called? Larry's eyes look so dead, and it had been so long since I did Larry in my first playthrough because I did him I think third. I think he was my third gym leader during my original playthrough. And I saw that his eyes were dead. I said, maybe they went out of their way to brainwash the gym leader that I picked so that they could have an extra challenge because they were missing a member.
Hmm. That's an interesting idea.
It's like, damn it. They had me believing something that wasn't actually there. Also, didn't we just see this animation? Oh, listen to your music, to your audio.
Yeah, I hear it now.
What do you think of this song?
This is a lot creepier.
This is what played during my original playthrough.
Alright. That was a weak Dragon Pulse.
Yes. It was. So this played during all 4 battles. And I was like, there's no way this is right. Okay? This sounds like something is afoot. Doesn't it?
It does.
Whew. There goes Altaria. You notice it makes you want to talk less, right?
Yeah, because it's just so ominous. It just feels. Did you just end a flying type against a fighting type against flying type?
I'm also... Look at my level difference.
Fair enough, but still. Oh, then I'll call you. Never mind.
Yeah.
But that ice punch?
Yes.
Okay then.
I could have gone the whole 9 yards and edited this in for all 4 gym leader fights, but I did want to show off the actual song once.
Welcome back, Star Raptor.
Yep.
You have the intimidate?
Hello, Mookhawk. How are you? And it's not even welcome back, Staraptor, because isn't it that Pokemon can only have 1 Terra type at a time? Unless he went out of his way to grind, obviously, but I don't think he would do that. I think this is just a different Staraptor.
Could be. Might probably, yeah.
Yeah.
And what did they use for the last Pokemon again? Da, 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 da,
Calamingo. It's so
The
creepy what
what?
this song does to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, but what do you call it?
It's called Calamingo.
That's what it's called in Japanese.
Yes.
We just call it Flamigo. Like literally flamingo at the end.
That means Japan was more creative.
Well, it because it's probably like amigo and
Holy shit, close combat's crazy.
yeah, but like I said, all because the thing would probably be like like amigo and flamingo.
Well, we are in Spain.
Cause yeah, exactly. So that makes sense.
Absolutely.
But you still think Japan is more creative, don't you?
Well, yeah, Caramingo. It's cool as fuck.
Dun, 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 dun.
I could have gone the full 9 yards and completely edited out the music of this series, of this section, because remember, in between battles, there was no music for me. So all this music you hear
Right.
here didn't exist.
Okay.
So more and more, I'm just intrigued at what is going on here.
And we also see that our teacher is next.
Yep. Which actually I didn't know because I did the lecture stuff in the post game.
But yeah, but they also picture also mentioned that the teacher in the
He
game
mentions it like
when we
twice,
see
and I
him.
don't remember, and I didn't remember it. But he does mention it about twice.
Right.
Also, did I leave in all my menuing in this episode?
I think you did.
I think I left in my menuing. Okay. Oh well. I mean, it's the Elite Four, so I might as well show off my menuing.
Right. That
Also,
makes sense.
we're finally using the rare candies. Ah, yeah, baby. Am I even gonna heal?
Level 60.
I do heal, okay.
I don't know.
Wait. Oh, right. I think I'm gonna get Dragon Dance. Yep, Ryu no Mai. Yep.
But it's a good move.
Yeah, but I don't know why I do it here. Yeah, getting rid of Water Pulse. Why did I have Water Pulse for so long?
Don't know.
Yep. Alright, Hasak. Show me what's up. Oh, so random fun fact. In Japan, they're not called the Elite Four.
What are they called then?
The Four Heavenly Kings.
What?
Yep.
That is a name.
That is a badass title. I want that title.
Yeah, right. I just don't imagine that in terms with these guys. I don't know. That sounds like some of your that sounds like a boss and like that sounds like something you would call the four generals of a god type boss before you face them.
Well, I mean, in Gen 1, I think it's better because they were supposed to be trainers that very few people have even seen before. So they were supposed to be deified into being called the Four Heavenly Kings. Starting with Gen 2 onwards, it just became a title.
That makes sense. Yeah, that
Man,
makes sense.
Gen 1 just had this way with world building. And it wasn't in your face about it. It was always hidden. It was subtle, but it was good. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
We're supposed to be commentating, not
Man, look.
humming.
What can I say? Even if I do agree that the glitch music was better, this one's still pretty good,
Oh yeah, it's a good track.
somewhat.
The black and white 2 one's is
But
better though.
right,
Look at how tiny Haxorus is. Man,
that
Gen 5
is.
made this dude look intimidating as fuck.
Oh yeah, definitely.
By the way,
And,
it's
and
called,
I'm
oh,
and
Nononox.
I'm kind of surprised that this thing isn't a pseudo legendary, but Hydreigon is.
It's not pseudo?
No, Hydreigon's the pseudo legendary of Gen 5, not Haxorus.
Then why is Iris's ace Haxorus, but her starter is her starting Pokemon in the fight a Hydreigon? Hydreigon. No, that's the Bakugan character.
If
Hydreigon.
I had to guess, if I had to probably guess, wait, are we talking about Champion Iris or Gym Leader Iris?
Champion Iris, because Gym Leader Iris is a joke.
Okay, well, I've had to guess because or because I think it's probably because even at the gym leader Haxorus was her ace, so they stuck with it for as a champion.
I guess, but still. Also, what do you think of Segarabe?
You mean the Godzilla Pokemon?
Yeah, Segarabe.
Oh yeah, Excalibur is just yeah. Oh, you love that move.
Alright, Yoasobi has this thing on her team too.
Excalibur is just amazing. One of the best Pokemon in Gen 9.
I'm glad you like it. But Sir Knight has a way with words here. Mess him up.
Oh yeah, I also like how this is the first time you lost you lost your overpowered Lucario.
Oh,
Not,
right.
not like it's because it's dead.
Yeah,
But still, at least you took out one of them. And your strongest one.
I guess. So, fun fact, I lose a Pokemon Nagita because I was mad distracted. I was eating a chicken sandwich. I was playing with one
Eh.
hand. One-handed eating a chicken sandwich. That's why I lose a Pokemon Nagita. And here I am thinking, oh man, the fake crying. How is this gonna turn around? And no, it's not fake crying. It's just that the animations and lack of voice acting made me believe it was.
I would love to see how your Evo Elite Four thing would have worked out. That would have been awesome.
Yeah! But them's the breaks, right? That's how Pokemon goes.
Why?
Okay, I don't know about you, but the farther we go into this series, the more the graphical glitches start to mess with me more.
Like in terms of method, and then they become more visible, or they just start annoying. You just feel more agitated when you see them.
Just annoyed.
Hmm.
Wouldn't you get annoyed?
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't have as much problems in my playthrough.
How though?
I don't
How?
know.
This is the
I guess I
patched
got lucky.
version of the game. This is patched.
I got lucky, I guess.
Very lucky. So it turns out that I actually didn't leave that fight in because it wasn't story mandatory. I completely edited out the fight where my Pokemon failed to load. So you're not going to see that.
Oh,
Very
darn.
sad. But yeah, I don't know what happened. There was nothing there. No model loaded in. It was just an invisible Pokemon.
And you reach the top.
Oh,
And this is where they would have struck.
Inugami Korone from Hololive actually had Larry spawn here It was a glitch. And she just thought it's because he came to cheer her on because she picked Aoki as her favorite gym leader.
Uh,
But no, it's a glitch. Okay, Omodaka,
and
show us what's up. Show us how you can
behold,
do this.
the worst champion in all of Pokemon. Wait, what the? Wait, I thought she started with King Gambit.
No, that's her third Pokemon.
Oh, still poor choice.
Yeah.
This is something that confused me. How this Pokemon as Patra, you see the like a giant bird, right?
Yeah.
How do we get from a candy wrapper to this thing?
I don't know why Quespatora looks the way it does.
It is so weird.
Absolutely. Oh, so lastly, during my fight with Omodaka, the music glitched as well, but I didn't feel like editing that in because honestly, I don't like the glitch sound, and I don't think this track itself sounds very good.
Okay.
I think this is probably the worst champion theme in the series.
Yeah, it's really not that good. Dragon Dance.
It didn't sound like a champion theme. That's what gets me. This doesn't seem epic. Like, for a moment, it's possible to forget that you're fighting the Elite Four.
Lunar Crash. Oh my god. I forgot it lowers your special defense.
This is where I actually lose Gyarados at some point because straight up, I was not paying attention.
Right, you couldn't do anything, but yeah, but that's a good move. A special attack that lowers your special attack every time you use it, and not a chance. It is guaranteed to lower special defense.
Well, I guess.
And the move itself is a special attack, so
So it's just power crept Shadow Ball. Got it.
no. The Shadow Ball is a chance
That's why I said power crept.
to lower the.
Now it's permanent. Oh, it's
Oh,
her
yeah.
second Pokemon. Why is it her second
That's
Pokemon?
even worse.
Why?
What?
Why is it her second Pokemon?
Good question. You think it meant to be the last when everyone is gone? It gained the strength of a fallen ally.
That sounds so cool when you say it out loud.
Yep.
And then you realize maybe this is why Nuzlockers don't use this fucking thing.
Well, yeah, that's probably why I don't know your name because it only gets its strength comes from losing team, and that's something that probably hardly something that you know they don't want to do.
Yep. Absolutely.
But imagine, but just imagine the strength amount of power this thing had if it had last respect. You know what
Gen
you know what that move does?
1. Gen 1. Sorry, what'd you say? Last respect? I don't know what that does.
Okay, the move is a new ghost type move that Graveyard that Houndstone learned. It is a move that increases power that with every Pokemon in your team that's already fainted. It basically so imagine if King Gambit had that move along with his ability.
That'd be
Just
cool.
imagine the power. Veluza.
Migarusa. Migaruza. Migarusa.
Make it Veluza. 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 The Pokemon that hurts itself to get stronger.
So it's the
No,
Oblivion
that,
Key
that
from Kingdom Hearts. Got it.
and then what does it literally cuts off his own skin to get faster. And that's an actual animation.
Cool.
And also because of that, these things are super fast in the wild. Once it sees you, there's no running. You will get caught.
Can you jump over it?
It jumps. Wait. Actually, no, it doesn't.
I was about to
Okay,
say,
maybe,
wow,
but once
they
you
for real did that shit.
okay, no, maybe not. But when you land, it's gonna come back after you.
Well, cause no, cause if you hit it in the air, from the air you'll stun it, and you can get out of its
Well,
line of sight.
well, again, it doesn't. What?
You can stun it and then get out of its line of sight, and then it will forget to chase you. The wild AI in this game isn't very good.
Right, and unlike freaking Legend of Arceus Paris.
Man, Legends Arceus was such a good game. That's also why this game pisses me off so much. You know, a lot of the issues I have with this game are issues that I didn't have with Sword and Shield, but the difference is Legends Arceus had not come out yet, so all the benefits from Legends Arceus were not in my mind when I played it.
Uh,
Yep.
well, I don't blame you because Legend of Arceus was an amazing game. Freaking Go Goat. About Pokemon,
This
why I got
fucking
that Go Goat?
thing made me question further. Something is wrong. There's no way the champion has this thing on her team. Now, you can imagine this, weirding me out a little bit, right? Right?
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah.
I can definitely imagine you getting several questions while playing through this with that mindset.
Man,
You know, I like how we say she's the weakest one that you just lost right to Pokemon. And yeah, I just realized again you're not paying attention.
I'm eating a chicken sandwich during this fight. And it shows.
Right.
It for real shows that I'm eating a fucking chicken sandwich.
You're not fuck.
I mean, at this point
Just,
in the whole
I,
thing, I just didn't give a fuck anymore.
I'm just imagining what if you did if you lost it all because of that chicken sandwich.
Oh, random fun fact. If you lose to Omodaka and then enter the Elite Four again, you don't have to rematch the Elite Four.
Okay, that's would you say that's annoying or beneficial?
That's horrible. That was part of the challenge. That you had to beat him in one go.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You cannot leave once you enter. Furthermore, Pokemon Center usage will also be removed. Do you wish to continue anyways?
You know, imagine if okay, here's what I was thinking like, next 34. Next time, then in the next Elite Four, next if we ever get Elite Four, but once you start, it's just non-stop battles. You cannot heal in between battles. Like you can't roam around, walk around. You once you speed one, the cutscene will immediately take you to the next one.
So it's the
We have no
Kimono
time to heal.
sisters. It's the Kimono sisters from Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Yeah,
I'm down for that.
yeah.
Worst ace in the
Oh,
series.
and
The worst
freaking
ace in the series.
yeah. I'm just questioning how the anime try to make this up somehow.
They're just gonna have her lead with this. Come on.
They better because its ability makes sense for it to be the first Pokemon used.
You know something from the manga that was never done in the games, but I really wish it was? The ability to attack the trainer. That was something in the manga, that if you attacked the trainer and knocked him out, the battle ended and you were declared victor.
Okay, that's I question legality there and morals.
But that was the thing you could do in the manga.
What the point? Part of the battle is also avoiding being killed.
Well, knocked out, but yeah. I mean, that's how they defeated Lance in the manga. They didn't beat him in a Pokemon battle. They
No,
put a Beedrill stinger to his
with
neck.
Land, with Land, it wasn't an official Pokemon, but it was a basically a straight up
Okay,
duel for the world.
okay, Red
I thought
versus
you were talking about
Giovanni.
like official. I thought you were talking about official tournament.
Red versus Giovanni then.
At that point, Giovanni was just going finding a Team Rocket's leader, not the gym
No,
leader.
he was the gym leader at that point in the manga. The entire
Well, I know he was the gym leader, but listen, at that point, I know he was the gym leader, but at that point, he wasn't fighting as the gym leader. He was
okay, Red
fighting
versus
as
Lieutenant
Gio.
Surge.
I mean, at that again in the manga, he was fighting him in as the Team Rocket operative,
They were
not the
still
gym
fighting for the
leader. He
gym
just
badge though.
excuse me. I would have to reread the first three volumes.
He was still fighting for the gym badge.
I don't remember that. I'm gonna have to reread the volumes.
Yeah, go for it. Also, we
I will.
defeated the Elite Four, but there was no credits theme. Ha! This is not post game. This is still part of the main game.
What? I think you're gonna beat all three of them.
And the credits still don't roll.
I will drive to your house and get you with a bat.
Hear that, officers? I have that recording.
Okay.
Okay, the way that Red gets the 6th gym badge from Natsume is hilarious though. Effectively, Blue defeats her by flashing her, distracting her, and then knocking her out effectively. Mugs the gym badge off her knocked out body and then just hands it to Red.
Right. That part I remember.
That was hilarious.
Yeah. Manga censorship at the time were lame.
I agree. It's still censored today. You have to get a online copy for the uncensored version.
Alright.
Yep, so this was the Pokemon League. Do you have any final thoughts for the audience?
And yeah, I'm gonna say it here, people. As much as I do, as much as I defend this game, as much as I defend that this is a good game, the Elite Four and Champion sucks.
You're not even gonna elaborate?
Larry's the only good.
Okay.
Larry's the only good one. Larry's the only good Elite Four. The rest, they're not that good.
Okay, we'll see you all next time for part 14 of the Pokemon Violet commentary.
Sign off, though.